My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today what we're going to do is an interview with Divine Masculine, an interview with your person. Now, if you've been here with me for a while, I think I did these either 2 years ago or 3 years ago. There's a whole series, I think it was 3 years ago, a whole series of interviews that I did. Interviews with DM's mom, interviews with DM's dad, DF's mom, DM's friends, a whole series of interviews. And as I was looking through my reading book today, like, all these are just filled with like scraps of paper of different readings I designed. So I was trying to figure out like which reading to do today. And I came across this, and it's about 27 questions that we asked the DM at the time. So I was like, okay, well, let's see where their head is at now. So if you're interested, you can stick around, and I'm going to be asking these questions. So for the public reading, about 25 or 30 minutes of this. Same thing with the extended. If we don't finish all of the questions today, I will do a part 2, okay? But we should be able to get through. I think we did the last time anyway. So buckle up, buttercup. Right? Let me just put this there. 1 second. Just kind of anchor it. Okay, beautiful. And I have my decks and everything. All right. So the first question is, well, I think let's see what energy this person is in, and then we're gonna start with the questions. Okay. Alrighty. So we're doing an interview with your person, but let's see the energy that they're in, generally, and then towards you. But there's an interview playlist that if you like the style of reading, you can binge. I'll link it down below for you. And maybe it would be helpful as well to watch the original interview with DM. So I'll link that for you down below as well. The original interview, and then compare it to this one and see what happens. All right, we have the skeleton clay. Like they have unlocked something, and what they've unlocked is a new beginning or new growth. You see that little seedling, plantling right there? They've unlocked new growth within themselves. I don't think this is anything else. I feel this is about self. Okay, I feel like we have the toad in reverse, like the frog in reverse, right? So maybe they're turning into a prince or an emperor, but this is them changing, like the literal turning over a new leaf kind of energy. Let's get more insight into that. We have the Banshee. Like what I'm getting doesn't resonate with the typical meaning of Banshee. You know what I'm getting right now with this Banshee vibes? Like a Hellraiser vibe. Like if your person just said fuck it, right? And they are doing their own thing, saying what they want, doing what they want, and I don't think people around them appreciate that. No. They could be very irritable as well. I see a lot of smoke and darkness coming steam around your person, like steam coming out of their ears, and you know, I think your person right now is in the energy of no fucks given. Just give me a moment here, guys. Let me see what they're saying about the Banshee here. Alright, what's there? Let me see what they're saying. The banshee is a female spirit in Irish mythology, usually seen as an omen of death and a messenger from the other world. So they could be the energy of death, which is that transformation energy we picked up with the toad in reverse and that skeleton key. The banshee is sometimes linked with the mystical race. I cannot pronounce this, and I love fictional stories that's intertwined with this mythology, but I cannot pronounce it. I'm sorry, and I'm not going to do that to them. All right, from where the fairy folk are descended, banshees are heard more often than seen, wailing as they approach an abode in the late evening or early hours of the morning. She'll sometimes perch on a windowsill 2 or 3 hours or even days before an impending death. Right, so we saw them unlocking that new growth. So they're like in the death energy right now. Banshees also wail around natural forms such as trees and rivers and stones. And it says here the meaning, although human death is inescapable, the foreknowledge of such an event does come with advantages. This not only applies to the finality of death, but also to life in general. The cry of the banshee is a warning that there's an obstacle coming up that you will soon need to clear out of your way. You already know what it is, but you were hoping that it would go away. It won't. But knowing what's ahead gives you a head start in taking care of it. Consider this card symbolic of the banshee's cry. You have been warned, and now you must respond. And the incantation is, I heed the warning of the banshee's cry. This problem I must nullify. I have the foresight to see what's ahead and to solve the problem before it's widespread. So I think your person was ignoring an issue in their life. Okay? But it seems as if, everything has come to an end, like they decided they won't change by ease. So Spirit saying, okay, well, you're going to change by force. And I think it's causing a lot of upheaval here. Your person's, they feel cornered. They feel cornered, like the only way out is through. And they may be using the other people around them as a scapegoat for their frustration and rage. Their energy towards you. So I don't know if it's something at work or if it's something in their personal life that they thought, you know what, if I just ignore this, and it could be their feelings, it will go away. And Spirit said it didn't. Something has to change. And your person, they don't like change. Energy towards you. We have the gossip. So a lot of people talking about you right now. And maybe they're talking to your person about you. But your person is unbothered. You know why? Because they're in the energy of green. They're in their heart space. Right? So they're not listening to anybody trash talking you at this point in time, because they're trusting their heart, they're trusting their intuition, they're trusting the feelings that they're feeling. So all these people who want to bring news about you, they're not particularly interested. We have the energy here of creation. So they want to create something new. It could be a family. I see them here right next to this tree. And tree for me is family tree. It's about family. And it's like and we see these clouds again, just like surrounding the banshee. There's some clouds here, but the clouds are clearing. I feel like your person felt a little lost with regard to you and this connection. So even this thing in their life that they have to address, I feel it's their relationship with you, right? And they were a little confused, a little conflicted as to what they want to do with you and this connection. But they're realizing that the power is in their hand to create whatever they want to create. And with that, the fog is lifting here. And I see this person smiling. So it feels like, it's like Eureka found it. Like they have found the answer that they were looking for, and this is really helping them determine what path they're going to create. But they want to create something new with you. It could be a relationship, it could be a project, it could be children, but they know that they want you in their life. What they are annoyed and frustrated about is the things that they have to do, and the people that they might have to have conversations with in order to make that happen. That's where the frustration lies. Okay. All right. So let us dive into these questions. So the first question is, how are you feeling? So we're asking how they're feeling. Let's see. How are you feeling? And this is not how they're feeling towards you, just how they're feeling generally. We have impatience. So we see that energy of frustration that we already picked up. So we're getting confirmation of the messages from a different, oh my God, angry. We did get it, okay? We did get it. I'll pull cards in these so we can get some clarification. We did get it, guys. We have isolated, feeling like there's no one that they can truly trust. We have hope, but hope burns are eternal. Oh, what's this? And we have independent, right? All right, let's pull some cards on this, guys. Independent. So they're feeling empowered here. They're in the independent ladies era. All right, let's see. This is the Dreams of the Nile Tarot by our soul sister Emma. Gorgeous deck, beautiful stock. I love it, absolutely. And some of you guys have had classes with Emma. She is such a whiz. All right, so we have here the energy of temperance and the energy of flow. So everything returning to divine order being established. This is what's going on here now. And then we have the devil in reverse, right? So that makes sense. The devil is about codependency and your person is in their independent era. Okay, so let's see. What are they angry about though? Spirit, let us know. What are they angry about? We have the moon in reverse, so some secret has been revealed. I think we got that in a reading recently. It could have been, yeah, just last week, I think. Just last week. We have the Five of, I think this is Wands. Five of Wands. And that's my drama card. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. That's a karmic soulmate. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. All right. So for some of you, your person, they could have an intimate partner. They could be in a long-term arrangement with someone. They could have a spouse. They could be married. I don't get that this is something at work. This is about family. Okay, so it could be that there was a secret revealed about their partner that has unleashed a shitload of drama in their life. Okay, because we do have karmic soulmate here. So this tells me this is something in love. I don't just think it's something platonic. This is something in love, and that's causing a big shake-up in the family. Now, Ten of Pentacles in reverse is my breakup card, is my divorce card, but it can also talk about financial infidelity, right? So something major happened that your person considers to be a massive betrayal, and this is why they are pissed off, and they feel like they have nobody to talk about this with. Maybe you don't hear about that stuff, right? So they have to sit in quiet contemplation. We have the Four of Swords here. They have to sit in quiet contemplation with that. But even here, he is in the, and this person here is in the Mummy, the energy of the Mummy, which is the, it is the death and transformation energy, right? So it feels like there is, I don't want to call this a silent revolution, but there is a transformation that your person is going through. in this isolation here. Now they have hope. We have 9 of Pentacles, that they can make it on their own, or that they can become single, but I feel like they'll make it on their own vibe. I feel like your person was deathly afraid of navigating life alone. That was their biggest fear, to be alone or to be abandoned in this world. But now they're realizing that they have themselves. Everything else is just icing on the cake, cherry on the cake. But they have themselves. They don't need anyone. They would like, to be in a relationship with other people. They would like to have other people around, that kind of thing. It's nice. We're wired for connection, right? But now they realize that they'll be okay. They'll be okay. It's not that life and death energy that they had before. So just this realization is giving them a totally different outlook on life. So some of the things that they may have tolerated or put up with just because they want to be liked, and they want to be admired, and they want people around them, like, fuck it. I told you that they're in their independent era, right? We have the Hierophant in reverse, and they are marching to the tune of their own drum. You see all this thing about, programming and the things that people tell them that they have to do in their life. They say, the only thing I have to do in this life is die. Be born and die. That's the only thing I have to do. Everything else is my choice. So this is what they're realizing, and this is empowering your person so much. Now, how would you describe yourself at this point in time? Let me use this deck. This is the Arthur Rackham Vibrant Oracle cards. I think I've only used this once. I try to pull out cards that I haven't used in a while. How would they describe themselves at this time? We have all tied up. Okay, but even here, this is someone who is releasing themselves from the grip of, look like a sea anemone or something like that, right? So it feels like they may have been bogged down for a long time, but this is them like unleashing their potential, or freeing themselves, or freeing their mind. The hair is free. The feet might be tied up, but the hair and the upper torso is free. So it's like some kind of emergence energy. All right. How would you describe yourself at this time? We have here the warning. So we get that warning energy again, because the Banshee was the warning, right? We have signal. We have trapped. And we have reach high, right? Like kind of like aim from the stars. So what's your person saying? What's DM saying? Well, DM is saying it looks like that they've been waiting a long time from a signal from the universe as to what should their next move be. Okay, they've been feeling trapped in their life. They've been trapped in their head, feeling like they've been making no progress, right? Like if they're stagnated, and they've been waiting for a sign. They've been praying for a sign. For some of them, they may have even been fasting or something like that. I think we just had Eid, right? They've been fasting, waiting and asking the universe for a sign. It says warning, but it's a sign. They were waiting for a sign. They were waiting for a sign as to what should be their next move, right? And it looks like they found it. We have here reach high. And this is about elevation. It's about illumination, right? It's like they have Like here, they're at the bottom of a mountain. Here, they're on a ledge on the mountain. And then here, they're at the top of the mountain. So it feels like they have been on a spiritual journey. That's what your person is saying, that they have been on a spiritual journey. And now they see the light. I feel like the beginning is here in this trapped energy. And then it looks like there was some sort of catalyst in their life here. Someone came to them. Maybe it was you. And this person is dressed in the energy of the Reaper. I see also like the devil's energy here as well. Okay. So it could be that this could be either you or a karmic soulmate that they met that acted like some kind of catalyst. And that's what started them on this journey up this mountain. Here they're on a ledge in the mountain. Here they're at the top of the mountain. So right now, they describe themselves as elevated. They have been on a journey. And it feels like they finally see the light. How would you describe your life at this time? How would you describe your life at this time? DM, how would you describe your life at this time? We have adjustment. What is the justice? We have the Tower. This is all major arcana. We have the Goddess of Water, the Queen of Cups. That's you though. And we have the Eight of Cups. So how would they describe their life at this time? They're saying that they're getting their life and themselves into balance. They're restoring order into their life. And it looks like they're restoring order after a massive tower moment, okay? Something happened in their life that really shook them up. And I feel like what that thing was is you withdrawing or retreating. It's right here. That's what they're saying. They're trying to restore balance. They're trying to get back to center after you left them. So that was a pivotal moment for them. When you left or you withdrew, this is when they had that big awakening. That's what they're saying. It's when you walked away, like literally. When you walked away, you got some kind of message coming in here. Look at the star in your crown, right? You got some kind of message, and that message said to let go. And when you let go and you walked away, this is when they go through this massive awakening and the crumbling of the ego. Now, let's ask, how would you describe, DM, your relationship with your mother or female influential figure at this time? Some of these questions I might leave out. We have power. So this is a strength card. No. We have Three of Wands in reverse. That's the energy of frustration. We have the Devil in reverse. And we have you again, the Queen of Wands. what DM is saying is that they're standing up to this female influential figure. Now, this could be their mother, this could be a sister, this could be a auntie or somebody that they trust and whose opinion they value. And it looks like they have been really frustrated with this person. This person is not in your corner. And it looks like your person was enmeshed with this person. We have the devil here and now it's in reverse. They were enmeshed, but now they've broken free from that person's influence. And this is what is pushing them or really pulling them, whichever way you want to put it, towards you. It doesn't look like this person approved of you. Or maybe they didn't approve of the avenue your person had to take in order to get towards you. But they're standing up to this person. It feels like recently they may have been in some arguments as well. That's what DM is saying. They may have been in some arguments recently, perhaps over a third party. But DM says he's standing up to this person. DM, could you describe your relationship with your father or male influential figure at this time? So it could be a mentor, something like that. We have the Four of Cups. And that's the energy of boredom. We have the Four of Swords. Boredom could also be stillness. Let me see. We have the Three of Cups. And we have the Ten of Cups. DM is saying that they are actually, yes, they are actively healing their relationship with their father. It feels like, well, I don't know if it's unknowingly or unconsciously, they recreated the relationship that their father had with their mother. It looks like their father was a bit of a rolling stone, right? But they were a bit of a rolling stone because they were bored. They didn't find fulfillment in their life. And when somebody's bored, it's never anything to do with the other people around them. It's about what's happening in their internal world, right? Because other people can't look to others for entertainment and entertainment 24/7, right? You have to have your own stuff going on, your own passions, your own dreams. It's when you don't have your own passion and your own dreams, then you end up in this feeling of boredom. So it feels like their father was like, a wine woman and song person, right? It's not anyone that anybody, including them, it looks like could have depended upon. And it feels like they may have recreated that dynamic in their relationships. But DM is saying that this is something that they are actively healing. Because what they want in their family life is love and connectedness. We have the Ten of Cups. They want wish fulfillment. They want emotional connectivity. This is their dream come true. So they're rejecting that paradigm that their father created, that they unconsciously adopted. This is what is healing. What is what they're healing and what is changing for them. When you met DM, what were your views on love? when you met DF, what were your views on love? We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and that is about breadcrumbing. We have the Page of, yes, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Four of Wands. So what DM is saying is that even though they recognized that there was something special about you, it's not something that they could have appreciated, because for them, what was mirrored to them by their parents' dynamic is that love was breadcrumbing, right? You give them just enough so that they're always hanging on, with you, which is them, not giving anything in return. This is what they learned from their parents' dynamic. And it was a very codependent, dysfunctional, toxic dynamic where one person is doing all of the labor in the relationship and the other person is just taking, just receiving. This is what they learned about love, relationships, and marriage. And what did you think about DF when you met her? And by her, just feminine energy. What did you think about DF when you met them? We have the Hermit. Maybe they thought you were a loner. But the Hermit is also enlightened. We have the Six of Swords. They may have seen you as someone who was on a healing journey. We have the Moon in reverse, transparency. And we have the Seven of Cups. They saw you as an option. I'm just going to put it there for you. When they met you, they saw you as an option. They recognize your good qualities. Okay, they saw that you were authentic, you were open, you were transparent. They saw that you were on some sort of healing journey, okay, and maybe now coming out of a difficult situation. They saw that, but your person, even though they may have told you that they were looking for a relationship, they were not. They were closed off. They may have said they were looking for love, but they were not. They were closed off to the idea of love, and you were just an option to them. I'm going to continue this in the extended. So far, we've asked 7 questions out of the 24. Okay, if you can't join me in extended, let me give you some advice from Spirit. So we're going to ask the rest, including their intentions towards you now and all of that, and their current view of your connection. But know that when you first met them, this person had other people, and you were just one of the many. That's, and I think that's why we saw that Toad energy in reverse, because it looks like they were nowhere near Prince when you met them. Okay, underneath here it says surrender to the beauty of the natural world. And every time I see this card, I always get grounded, you know, get out there, get out into the world. I know it's difficult. You know, I've been challenging myself to get out more. But, you know, just to put on your clothes and then you have to put on makeup and all that shit. It's been a challenge, but Spirit's saying get out there. It says take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. We have surrender the habit of people pleasing, and that's something that your person has just completed. It looks like that's the module they just completed. It says speak your needs and be true to yourself. So it feels like you guys are on parallel tracks at this time. You guys are in the same place in your healing journey, right? It says speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everybody else happy, including your person, right? I'm going to put this here by the goddess. Just a reminder, TDF, right? Surrender the habit of people pleasing. So if you've been holding yourself back from your dreams and your goals, right? You know, just to have somebody in your life, have your DM stick around or whatever it is, but say stop doing that. You go and live your best life. I'm trying. I'm trying to get out there. It's just hard. All right, so let's go in the extended. I'm going to ask some more of the rest. Okay? I'll see you guys. Take care.